Hello, you're welcome to African Folktale with Abebe. This is an exciting story that you will love and learn from. Enjoy the story. At just 15, he drove a brand new Mercedes Benz Jeep, moved out of his father's humble home, claimed he made millions from crypto, but some suspected something darker. When the price of fast money came knocking, would he pay with his father's life or save his soul? Well, welcome to African Folktale with Abebe. Today's story is a tale of temptation, betrayal, and redemption based on true events that reflect the silent struggles many families face in today's world. Once, in a quiet Nigerian town, a 15-year-old boy named Zikora, which means in his language, "Oh God, show the world what I become, a blessing." Zikora didn't walk or act according to his name. He shocked everyone when one day he pulled up in a brand new Mercedes Benz Jeep. His clothes were designer, his wrists dripped with gold, and his phone latest model. He told everyone he was into crypto trading, and many believed him. At first, but some wondered how he came by this fast money. Being so young, a child, but the whispers soon started. How can a child get rich so fast? Crypto? Could this be crypto? Or could it be something else? Rachel? The people murmured. Zikora never mind. He had just lost his mother. His father, Pa Anene, a simple prayerful teacher, was still mourning. When his son moved out suddenly and bought a luxurious home, Anene grew worried. He asked him gently, "My son, are you sure this wealth is clean?" But Zikora only smiled. "Papa, I am just smart. I may be young, but I invest." His father sighed. I have peace even with little. Please be careful, my son." So Pa Anene kept his distance. He was not sure of how his son came by such an enormous wealth at his young age. Though he was not angry with him, he decided never to collect a dime from his son's suspicious wealth. Meanwhile, Zikora's life was loud. Parties, women, champagne, a manager, influencers. He flaunted it all on social media. But not all that glitters is gold. Behind the glamour, something sinister brewed. Zikora had an uncle named Uncle Desmond, who encouraged him from the shadows. That man, respected yet feared, had introduced him to a strange group where wealth was instant. but the price was blood. At first, Zikora, being young and carefree, saw no harm, never knew he was entering into any problem of any sort. After all, it was his great uncle, Uncle Desmond, that was guiding him. He always loved Uncle Desmond and saw Uncle Desmond as a smarter version, a sharp version of his father. He loved Uncle Desmond so much. He was told by Uncle Desmond, Zikora, my dear, you have to make spiritual sacrifices. Zikora didn't think twice. He just obeyed. After all, his uncle knew what he was getting him into. But after a few years, the spirits came, and this time they asked for something big. It's time, the voice said. Bring your father. Pay with your soul. But after a few years, like I earlier said, the spirits returned. And this time they asked for something big. It's time, the voice said. Bring your father's head or pay with your soul. Zikora froze. His father, the only man who never judged him, who never begged him for money, who prayed endlessly for him. I can't, he cried. Not my father. The dark forces were not pleased. Overnight, his wealth disappeared. His manager vanished. His account was wiped clean. His friends abandoned him. His house was seized. He was left with nothing but fear. The spirit came back. Zikora, you cannot escape from this. Bring him, bring him, bring him. Shivering and broken, Zikora returned to his father's compound barefooted, his clothes torn, his eyes filled with regret and alarm. Shivering and broken, he came to his father. Papa, he whispered, falling at the man's feet. I have sinned. I nearly lost my soul. Please forgive me. Panini lifted his son, held him close and prayed. He never asked what happened. He only gave love. And that love, that prayer was what truly saved Zikora. Months passed. He enrolled in a tech boot camp, got serious with his life, and began building apps. Slowly, he became known. Big tech companies noticed him. Grants followed. He was invited to speak at events across Africa. But Zikora never forgot. He began teaching young boys how to make money the right way. He knew this was common in his society where poverty prevailed and unemployment was high. He decided that he was going to teach young men, young women, young boys, and anyone who wanted to the right skills to make money fast. If it is too fast, he will say, it may not last, my dear. Zikora's life is a reminder that real wealth comes with wisdom and patience, and that a father's prayer can stop even the strongest evil. If you enjoy this story, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel at African Tale. Share this message with a young person today. Let's raise a generation of truly great men and women. Help us reach more people so we can keep sharing powerful African stories and make the world a better place. These are some moral lessons from the story. Quick money, after gotten, often has a hidden prize. Parental prayers are powerful shields. We should tap into those angles. Skill and hard work bring true lasting success. Don't trade your soul for material things. The path to redemption is always open if you are willing to walk it. He was already 15. He was already driving a Benz. He was already living in a mansion and hosting parties. Everyone believed he made millions from crypto, for so he told them. But behind that wealth was darkness and sorrow. When a money cult demanded he sacrifice his father or die, he had to choose between life or death, between wealth or blood. Welcome to African Folktale with Abebe. This story is not just a story, it's based on true events from our modern world, told in the present. It's a tale of temptation, terror, and triumph. In a quiet Nigerian town lived a teenage boy named Zikora. At just 15, he shocked everyone when he suddenly bought a brand new Mercedes Benz Jeep. The town boozed. He's into crypto, he said. He's just lucky, others claimed. But deep inside, his father, a humble retired teacher, wasn't convinced. His wife had just died, and now their only son was spending like a politician. His father asked us softly, "My son, are you sure of this wealth?" But Zikora brushed him off, laughing, "Papa, I am a businessman now. Crypto pays, Daddy." His father remained skeptical. He never took a kobo from the boy. He lived quietly, prayed daily, and stayed far from the suspicious riches. Meanwhile, Zikora lived large, a mansion, manager, girls champagne night parties. He claimed to have an uncle named Desmond who mentored him. What Zikora never told anyone was the true source of his wealth. Uncle Desmond had introduced him to a money cult. The initiation was silent, no blood at first, just spiritual sacrifices. The boy obeyed and the money flowed. But after 2 years of reckless living, the spirits came back. This time, they demanded a human head. Each time, a voice echoed in the night. "Your father said, all your life." Zikora screamed from his sleep. The next day, in his room, in his bathroom mirror, he saw the reflections of a tall creature, half man, half all, staring into his soul. He ran, but the next day, while driving, the all-headed figure appeared again on the road, blocking him. In his bedroom, car, streets, corners, the figure kept showing up, whispering, threatening, chasing. He became paranoid. He couldn't sleep. He couldn't eat. He ran from place to place, no rest, but they all followed. Sikora fell ill. Doctors couldn't diagnose it. Native doctors failed. Prophets gave up. He returned to Uncle Desmond begging for a cure. The uncle simply said, "You know what to do. Sacrifice your father. You'll rise again." Richer than ever, Zikora collapsed on his knees. I can't, not him, uncle. So he did the only thing left. He ran back to his father's house after thinking it all. I'd rather die in my father's house than die on the streets or with this wicked uncle. Weak, broken, sick, and crying, he went to his father, Pa Anene. Papa, he said, please forgive me. I joined them. I was wrong. I was supposed to kill you, but I couldn't. Please help me, Papa. Pa Anene trembled, but he didn't shout, he didn't curse. He embraced his son, gently laid his hands on his head and prayed. For days, Zikora was prayed for, bathed in anointing oil, covered in worship. Then slowly he became well. The vision stopped, the all disappeared, the sickness faded, peace returned. With his father's help, Zikora found his way back to life. He enrolled in a tech academy, and in time he became a brilliant app developer. His ideas caught international attention. Big tech companies funded him. He became a youth mentor, traveling from school to school, town to town, warning young boys. I was once a ritualist. I almost killed my father. But now, look at me. I am successful with skills, prayer, and hard work. I've become more than I have imagined. Moral lessons. Wealth gained through shortcuts will eventually demand blood. A prayerful parent is a powerful protection. No wealth is worth sacrificing your family or soul for. Redemption is possible if you run to the right people and the right path. True wealth comes from knowledge, skills, and integrity. If this story touched you, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel at African-Tale. Share this story with someone who might be walking a dangerous path. Let them know it's never too late to return home. When the spirit of wealth returned to collect their prize, his father's life, he had to choose life rather than the blood. This is the chilling story of Zikora, the boy who said no to evil and found his way back to light. He often posted from the trenches to the top, hashtag crypto king, hashtag blessed, hashtag no stress, but that was all fake. For the true source of the income he had was blood. Zikora worked now as a young tech engineer. He founded a foundation called Code Against Crime, mentoring boys to stay away from ritualism, fraud, and shortcuts to success. And every time he spoke at an event, he began with one line: I once tried to buy wealth with blood, but it didn't work. My life would have gone instead. But prayer and hard work gave me life instead. Zikora's story teaches us that no wealth is worth your soul, and that a parent's prayer can break the strongest curse. He nearly lost everything, but found redemption, a lasting one, because of a father's love and God's mercy. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to, like I said earlier, like, share, and subscribe to our channel at African-Tale, African Folktales with Abebe, for more powerful stories from Africa. Fast money fades, true wealth grows. Choose the path that brings peace, not fear. Quick wealth without labor invites destruction. A father's prayer can silence death itself. Evil may glitter, but it will always burn. Patience and skill bring lasting success. There is always a second chance for those who repent and are patient. In a world where many young people chase wealth by any means, this story stands as a warning that every shortcut has a price. True success comes not from dark paths, but from the patience, learning, and the prayers of those who love us. May we all remember a clean heart, a focused mind, and honest work will always lead to lasting blessings. Thank you for watching this story on African Folktale with Abebe. If this story moved you, like, comment, share, and subscribe so together we can spread wisdom, protect our youth, and keep African stories alive. This story is not just for Africa, it's for everyone in every corner of the world. Quick wealth without labor invites destruction. Prayer is good, it saves and can silence death itself. Evil may glitter, but it always burns. Patience and skill bring lasting success. So whatever you do currently, just know that you will definitely succeed. Thank you for watching my channel, and keep watching my channel for more of these interesting stories, and most of them are real. Thank you. Thank you. I remain blessed.